Welcome to a very special edition of Weekend at Amy's, brought to you by Foxy. So, after our Halloween extravaganza and the fact that we're after missing an entire month of Weekend at Amy's,
technically speaking, yes.
Which we did not technically plan for. It just kind of happened, okay?
Timing and schedulings and all that jazz.
Are we sorry?
Life.
No.
Not really.
Were mistakes made? Absolutely yes. But have we learned a lot about along the way?
No.
No. Not at all.
So, what I decided to do as my Christmas gift, part of my Christmas gift to the nerds.
Oh my. I feel humbled already. Do you
Alright.
feel? Oh, I feel humbled.
Everybody got to pick their favourite movie. And my favourite movie was Jaws.
Nah.
Shocking, I know, right? Wouldn't have guessed.
I will say there was a... I do apologise actually for anyone who watched that movie. There is an audio glitch where the audio is playing twice. It's a second or two delay. And it does sound a bit like from Amy's side that the movie is like dubbed. So apologies to our people who are watching that and getting the movie in stereo.
Allow me a few seconds to act sharp.
I also, the reason as well is like what actually happened is because two people were discussing a Pokemon movie while I was trying to watch Jaws.
We were trying to... we actually actively tried to derail you. Between that and Jensen Bourne, we did...
And it didn't even work.
No.
I still managed to smile for that son of a bitch.
That's how strong Jaws is.
Even through horniness, like she managed to...
Through the veil of horniness, Jaws prevails.
Who knew that Blood in the Water would get me that distracted? But yeah, so what we decided to do...
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
And that's how you derail someone.
And that's how you do it. That's how you derail Foxy, because he's a filthy mind.
So what we decided to do, so everyone gets to do their
Sick
favourite
bastard,
their favourite movies. And Foxy is next up with his favourite movie. Can you pull yourself together, man?
Oh.
Come on.
Come on.
Avanti, come on.
Whack it off. Yeah. So we're going to be watching Foxy's favourite movie, which is Pokémon.
Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back. The first Pokemon movie.
And I've never seen this movie.
I'm intrigued.
Me either.
Now you're not the biggest Pokemon head though. And you're only recently getting into it as well.
I like the cute colours.
Yes.
I like the cute characters. Unfortunately I am able to relate to in particular.
Oh, is there one in particular that
Two in particular.
Two in particular, really?
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of like visual merchandising to reflect that? Because that's kind of
I do actually. It's just behind you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you just want to grab the
I'll
bag.
just have a look there. Yeah. Okay. Right. You talk amongst yourself there again.
So, my anxiety-ridden life, I am in fact side up.
Aye.
Thank you. And with my depression finally under wraps, I just sleep now. I do have a bit of a Snorlax thing going on. So, I mean, these are my boys.
Yeah.
And for yourself, Kira.
Got Jigglypuff sitting in the corner.
And my Christmas present for Foxy.
Hey.
This is part of my Christmas present from Kira and Jonathan. I'm assuming your gifts are couples gifts, yeah? Oh, so that's from Kira. So, here at Weekend at Amy's, we're trying to get into the mood.
Yes. Because after all, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is only recently released, so everyone's on a bit of a Pokemon buzz lately. So this is us making some.
This is me and Kira jumping on the bandwagon.
Finally coming.
Eventually, in 20 years or so, you know.
Meanwhile, like, me and John have been on it since, like...
Yous are
the
running
inception.
the bandwagon, I think.
Yes, I think, yeah.
Since the inception.
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, I have no idea what this looks like on the camera.
Maybe we actually just check to see.
Yeah.
Let's just see what it
Make
looks
sure
like.
it's still going.
Yeah.
It makes for a good thumbnail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're rocking this
You
shit.
look like the most American tourists. It's like...
Welcome to Ireland.
Y'all have them pretzels over here?
Y'all got those pretzels. I like pretzels.
Where's the department store?
You guys walk on the path over here, am I
Dude,
right?
I don't fucking want you near me while I'm wearing this shirt.
Nah. No.
Woof 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 woof.
No.
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 There she comes.
I'm Rose and you're Jack, and this ain't big enough for the both of us. Look. Right. So Foxy, do you want to?
You don't like salt and vinegar.
Just now.
He's eating Pringles with salt and vinegar. Foxy, do you want? Is that a fart, or did she growl?
I was like,
That was Foxy moving. Or farting, I can't tell.
No.
It was
No, that was
definitely
That was
Tina.
her.
Yeah. So Foxy, do you want to take over now that you're running the weekend at Amy?
I'm not running it. Like,
You are for this movie.
For the sake of this movie, you are.
I'm not running it because, like, give it about 10 minutes, you'll already quit and then take over again.
No, but I know
because
fuck
it's
all
your
about
show.
Amy.
It is your show.
Yeah, but I can't give any facts on it.
We could give facts.
That's the
We
whole
can give
point.
facts, yeah. Yeah, we
That was
can
the
give you
whole
some
point what
facts.
we're
Yeah.
supposed to be doing with the movies.
Right, so we'll get started anyway. So, like, count us in 3, 2, 1, play.
Sploosh.
Sploosh.
So,
So, as we've actually learned, as we were...
You thought it was going to be me taking over.
I'm more just laughing at the fact that we both at the same time. It's like,
So what we've actually learned quite interestingly here is that now, so people who are trying to watch along are going to find this a bit difficult because there's obviously a few versions going around of the Pokemon movie. You have the CGI remake, which makes everyone look like they're made out of clay, which is not very good. I genuinely avoided, like, this is genuinely good animation.
Monkey.
There's Mankey, yeah. And Mew. So, this prologue we're seeing essentially is not what you've seen as a kid. Because the 4Kids version takes out this part, which is quite important to the plot, to be honest.
and they've really changed it
Yes.
a lot.
They actually give you instead the mini-movie that just stars Pikachu and friends, essentially. And was often kind of used to kind of reveal a new Pokemon. So the first movie revealed Peekaboo, as it was called at the time, but would sooner be renamed Marrow. And I think that then the second movie then gave us the baby version Pichu, and so forth, and kind of uses it from that point on. But the first movie had this, and this is the origin story for Mewtwo itself. And wonderfully enough, in the original games, Red and Blue, there's an abandoned mansion on one of the islands that details the origins of the Pokemon Mewtwo, including his birthday.
Aww.
Yes, which I believe is February 6th, I want to say.
I can't remember. Like, I'd have to look over.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, a lot of the little clips that, like, that we're watching right now, like,
Yes.
would have been far different because, like, there's some that are still in the 4Kids version,
Yes.
but they've repurposed a lot of it.
Yes.
So,
Like I said, they definitely we're listening to an English dub of the original movie as opposed to the 4Kids version that would just skip this shit completely. Probably because he thought, like, you know, the gene cloning of a Pokemon isn't interesting to kids. Said they were so wrong.
Ain't to Jurassic Park, I never had to clone a dinosaur.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. Take the same premise, just apply to Pokemon.
Yep. So the whole reason they're doing this, by the way, is that Mew is kind of a take on the supposedly the missing link. It's the source of where all other Pokemon come from.
So it's not Banka from Street Fighter
No.
like I originally thought.
No, what they're doing essentially, they're trying to copy. They're trying to replicate Mew because there's only one ever Mew. There's no multiple Mews essentially, and the difference as well is that these evil scientists here are bankrolled by Team Rocket, who want the ultimate Pokemon. Therefore, why not go for the Pokemon that was essentially the genetic code for everything else you've seen around?
Are Jesse and James in this?
Yes.
So this whole bit that we're watching right now, never in the 4Kids version.
Yeah. So even me and Fox, you're seeing this for the first time.
Holy shit, is this having an existential crisis right now?
While it's being created, yes.
Oh, is this too real?
Yeah. That's probably why it was changed.
Yeah.
Like, guys,
Like,
I'm
even-
nearly 33. Like, I'm like, give it like a couple of weeks, and I'm already feeling anxiety on this.
So even right there, even seeing these, like,
Yeah, this is all new.
having the three of them there, that did not exist in the 4Kids version. It was literally just Mewtwo by himself.
That was
in the tube.
implied to have made the clones himself, for essentially
Yeah.
for that intended purpose.
And even there, like,
Y'all are
they're
fucked
just-
up, dudes.
Yeah. So, curiously enough, like one face we probably won't see in this movie is a fella called Blaine, who's actually one of the gym leaders in the original games.
Yeah.
And he was a former evil scientist, essentially, a reformed evil scientist under the on the books for Team Rocket.
You regret what you did.
Yes, and obviously the anime only goes so far with the whole kind of origin, with the backstories, but the manga obviously taking a bit more of an edge to it, and also following the games religiously as opposed to the TV show.
The manga is fantastic because
great.
It gets brilliantly dark when it needs to.
Yes, it does, and what that also shows you as well, it does a thing where another character called Mr. Fuji, who's kind of seen as the kind of like your stereotypical like nice, like quiet old man, quiet happy old man who gives you the poke flute that gets Snorlax out of the way and so forth. That's his role in the game. But he lives in Lavender Town where everyone's dead.
Why am I getting out of the way?
It's part of the plot, Amy. I'm sorry. You actually get out of the way twice. In fact, in most Pokemon games, Snorlax is in the way.
He's blocking the road.
He's blocking the road or something like that. Yeah.
That does sound like my life. To be
That does sound like my favourite hobby now that you mention it.
I do like to railroad people with their stuff.
You still have an audience.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. She doesn't like salt and vinegar. Why is she?
She's been loving it.
That's insane.
Like, look.
Is it because is it just like a
Probably the tang.
not even a tang? I think she just wants to eat.
Or the texture. The texture, sorry, the texture.
I think she's just a social eater. She eats when we eat. She's so bizarre.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So,
so to finish off the story, in the
I'm
manga
not
it explains some of the gym leaders are Team Rocket's alumni, like Sabrina, Blaine, obviously, Giovanni, obviously, and Mr. Fuji was one.
I love the name Giovanni.
It's a good name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strong name.
Oh, and just he can dance.
Yeah.
Giovanni knows how to dance.
Yeah, he definitely dances in his spare time.
Yeah.
He's definitely into a lot of different things other than like
I'm legit.
corruption and taking
all I
on
can
the
see
yes.
is Giovanni from fucking Strictly Come Dancing.
like politics.
Something tells me this kid isn't dead.
I think actually this could be the
As far as I recall, well, going by what's going on here is that the researcher is trying to either bring her back to life or clone her.
Yeah, I think it's cloning. Yeah.
And he's trying to do it through the process of like cloning a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Did Charizard always have those stripes?
No. That's the thing. It's a change from these are the clone Pokemon.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah. They don't have those stripes. This
is uniquely for like the movie.
Yes.
So that you can tell which is
tell Ash's Pokemon away from everyone else's. And it's also to say like, well, the cloning wasn't 100% perfect either.
Yeah.
It wasn't a genetic clone, yes, but not perfect clone. So this is probably why I didn't make the 4Kids version, because like
This is horrifying.
it is, yeah. And this is the child, obviously, they're trying to bring back.
No.
But this also explains why he's just so angry. Mewtwo when he
Clearly
does.
his daughter though as well. The son's
Yeah.
his daughter then.
because he's losing the people that he's having forced contact with.
Yeah.
But he has no explanation why.
Yeah. That makes Mewtwo a lot more sympathetic, actually.
Yeah.
Because he just comes across like a complete asshole in the first movie.
Yeah. He
Well, now
just,
we know why he's an
Now
asshole.
we know, yeah.
context,
Yeah.
which was
Oh,
something-
fuck right off. I don't want to cry during this movie, you bastards.
Believe me, this didn't exist in.
We
the
didn't
version
know
we
about
watched.
this. Yeah.
So we're seeing this for the first time as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a load of bollocks.
If
fuck,
if
that's
I'd seen
nice.
this as a kid, this would have been guaranteed like in the all time like just number one movie.
Did you catch that line though? The tears are filled with life. That's your plot point.
Ah, you motherfucker! That would have
explained so much now.
Like he had the best gig ever. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and he would rip into it as well.
Yeah.
Into the program, like the guy narrating it, like even in the episodes, he would rip into it.
Taking the
He'd
piss
make-
out of Team Rocket or some
Oh,
shit.
sorry,
and that.
sorry.
He'd make jokes about like either the main characters or Team Rocket or the situation in general.
Yeah.
Is Ash an orphan? Is Ash an
No,
orphan?
he has a mother. The
Right,
father
we should not
is.
question where the fuck he's been.
His dad is a failed Pokemon trainer. So canonically, essentially, his dad left home to be a Pokemon trainer and he failed. And he hasn't come back home because of the shame. That's essentially it. That's his backstory. And it also explains why Ash constantly wants to be a Pokemon champion because his dad couldn't do it.
So it's very Back to the Future in the fact that we're going to find out that Ash is in fact his own dad.
There is actually
there was a long standing
about his dad. Yeah,
there was a long standing theory that like Giovanni was actually Ash's father, and it's heavily implied in the manga.
Sounds like it.
But now in the more recent Pokemon anime, especially in Sun and Moon, now have it that the actual professor in that anime is actually Ash's son or Ash's dad. Sorry. And basically he just travelled to the opposite side of the world to Alola, which is canonically Hawaii, if you like, and basically that's why they lost contact. I can't remember that guy's name now, actually. It's really annoying me.
Well,
I didn't watch
go that far out of the way just to pay child support.
Yeah. But again, it's the same start. Like he couldn't cut it as a Pokemon trainer, so he became a professor instead, and a pro wrestler on his as a side gig.
He's getting flashes of like what he believes is like just.
I was really Neon Evangelion there, wasn't it? Congratulations. The most weirdest fucking show you'll ever see. Look out of context.
Like, lads, read the fucking room.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
In the first part, he had to be explained what was human and what was Pokemon.
Yeah.
Now he's like these humans.
Mm.
So he remembers something.
Yes.
They're just ignoring him.
Like they clearly, like when the 4Kids came in, they obviously added a few lines to kind of like patch over the backstory.
You better fucking win in the end. What do we call this?
Oh.
Joe, I'm all for a villain.
Yeah.
On this one, because the majority of times villains are the more sympathetic characters.
Yeah, no, and this is the same case here. Like.
So I mean, I'm actually, I want y'all to fucking die.
Yep.
Especially you fucking freak with your weird facial hair.
Mm. Hang on, wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh
my god! It was you all along.
No wonder you know all the fucking words.
That was me 20 years ago.
That hair is just as ridiculous for two people. Jump aboard.
That's a fucking reference and a half. Attention, duelists.
Oh,
those that know.
What's that Pokemon?
That's Persian.
The evolved form of Meowth.
Meowth, isn't it?
And that's supposed to be. That's the reason you see the Persian there is that's Giovanni's signature Pokemon. So whenever you see him in the anime,
is Team Rocket just like really, really into cats?
No.
Meowth was originally like the actual like boss's
mascot,
main like Pokemon.
That's why I'm curious. Is he just like really into cats?
And no, not always. No.
Meowth was sent to Jesse and James in order to help improve them.
He really dropped the ball.
Yes.
They're lost cause.
Actually, in saying that though, Jesse and James actually come across as more caring trainers than Ash, Brock, and Misty all put together.
That's exactly the point, you see, because they're actually like
They actually like their Pokemon.
Yeah,
the other three don't.
Yeah, and compared to them and Team Rocket, let's say, like Team Rocket, like traditionally, canonically, will use whips and so forth to make their Pokemon obey.
They're slaves.
Yeah. Exactly. They treat them like that, and Team Rocket are meant to be a take on the Japanese Yakuza. Yeah. Essentially. Yeah. And that's the whole point. But Jesse and James don't do that.
All I'm thinking of is S&M.
Yeah.
if you play the original...
I can imagine Meowth is probably like, James, do it a little bit harder.
That was a critical hit.
So, for backstory, like, Jesse is from a very poor family. And James is actually from an incredibly rich family.
Yeah.
James is from a rich and very accepting family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like James has,
well,
I've seen.
He's cross-dressed multiple times.
I have watched Pokemon.
Well, actually, they're not very accepting. They're just very rich.
Yeah.
Because
they actually didn't care about him.
Look at this way. Then
he was neglected.
Look at it this way. At least then they can turn around and say, "Stop wearing the skirts."
Mm.
But like, for James, like his family, like were. Like, they were planning his marriage. Like, he was promised to someone.
Do you know what? Good for you, James. Fight the fucking patriarch.
Yeah.
Jebediah Springfield?
So, Giovanni has come forward to actually, like, he's he said to Mewtwo that like, okay, come with me. I'll be able to help you hone your power.
Yeah.
So he's literally just using him to entrap all the other Pokemon.
Yes.
So this also will probably give a justified reason for why Team Rocket got so powerful, because they have Mewtwo as their secret weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it wasn't explained till a lot later that Giovanni was actually gym leader for this particular gym, and the reason why he was so strong, that's Gary Oak's.
Yeah, actually.
So this was a tie-in to the series as well. This little scene here, because
Mewtwo. There is an episode of the show where Mewtwo appears in.
Oh, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah.
I just want to very clarify that now.
Oh no, we're not saying that.
I am retaining this information for an hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
After this movie is over, one of these 3 people is going to send me a message, and it's all gone. It will literally be gone.
No, that's completely fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like I can't retain new information unless it's not wearing a shirt.
Let's do a chance knuckles.
Preferably not wearing a shirt.
You were created to fight for me. That is your purpose. Yeah, he's like Alberto Del Rio going on about Destiny.
Destiny.
Don't love the 2 of them into the same group.
No.
Don't do a Japanese anime dirty like that.
True.
Very true. Mewtwo suffered enough. Let's not associate him with that,
yeah? Let's not.
that.
Let's not lump him in with one beating.
One was
he's just fucking enslaving them. Like he's not beating them up.
Yeah, one was an emulation to. Hang on, I have to rephrase.
That shot there of him flying off.
Yeah,
that's in the anime as well.
Yes.
For the original series.
Yeah, so the actual episode that we're talking about tells of this part here essentially.
Oh,
where
you
Mewtwo
can see the strings.
Incidentally, the DNA of Mew was discovered in Guyana, in the Caribbean, in South America. Sorry. So they actually say that in the diaries. Like, we did an expedition to Guyana, and they find the DNA there.
Right. Sorry, for a second, legit microsecond there, I actually thought you were talking about Real World. And I got a little bit panicked there for a second when you said that Mewtwo's DNA was found in Ghana. And yes.
No, definitely
in my
not.
head I'm thinking, you do know this is a fucking cartoon, right?
Yes, of course. Oh, this is the original intro.
Yeah, this is different.
Yeah. That's cool.
Even just seeing Pokémon
Monsters, yeah.
So instead of getting the Pikachu Family Vacation one,
yes,
that's
where we got the intro, yeah.
So this is now what you know.
Yes. Yeah, this is all. Yeah, this is straight back into as we know it. You get in the original version. You get
Kira,
about.
where are you going?
That's Togepi. That's not Jigglypuff.
Oh shit! Hold on a second. That's the one I always think of when I think of Kira.
Togepi?
Yeah. Oh my god! I've been calling you the wrong Pokemon for like nearly 2 years.
That's fantastic.
Why do you think I'm Togepi?
I don't know. It's just really cute.
Aww.
It's just like aww.
No personality, but cute.
No, Togepi is like the.
To be fair, when I first met you, a little bit sheltered. Unfortunately, I've ruined that for you, and I apologise.
In fairness, Togepi in the actual anime like saves the day most times because all she does she knows metronome.
That's actually another issue I have with fucking Misty.
Yeah.
That's goddamn favoritism that is right there.
Oh, and same way her and Brock.
She's literally Brock's a little bit different. Right. I think I used to have a crush on Rock when I was a kid.
I got my hands on these.
Sure.
Oh, excellent.
So
they're cool. Yeah. And the original Pokemon is back as well.
Which is funny because we're watching it and Donphan fucking.
That's it. Videos. Yeah. This is the first reveal of Donphan. Yeah.
But this is dark Donphan I got.
Yeah. The album for this game or this movie rather is mental.
It's very dated.
It's very dated.
Well, the 4Kids won it. I don't know if it changes for this.
That's the original theme, so
no,
we'll see.
This was going to be in it regardless.
Yes.
but the rest of it,
Yeah, I'm not sure because it was very Americanized.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see now, I suppose.
the fact that we're seeing Japanese titles pop
Yeah.
up, so something tells me that the soundtrack is going to change.
Yeah, that lyric is different.
It's being watched.
Oh my god, that was a really good impression I did of Ash.
Yeah.
So this is the original voice of Ash Ketchum, which I prefer over like the modern day.
Yes.
Like by an
God,
absolute
yeah.
landslide.
Just in reference to what I last said, it's on our last episode of Finally on the Record.
Yes. Very like you actually don't know how good you did it there. Like now you
I will
have
never be able
a
to do that
reference
again.
point.
I will never be
No.
able to do that again.
Wasn't it Veronica Taylor, isn't it? That's the name.
I think so, yeah.
Uh,
For the English one anyway, yeah.
but like like she
That-
did
that's
she did the
cool
voice of
effect.
Ash
Water
for
doesn't
years.
fucking beat rock.
And he's a fighting type,
He's
so
a
it
fighting
also
type.
absolutely doesn't.
It's just for the purposes of the movie.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the actual like game or a card game, like
Yeah.
not a chance.
Absolutely.
But for the sake of the anime, they exaggerate a good bit.
Yeah.
Especially
What
the
the
fact
fuck's the butterfly gonna do?
That's a Venomoth.
Venomoth.
What the fuck's the moth gonna do? Literally, just shine a light on that thing is
Poison.
fucking distracted.
Yeah.
It has ability to poison.
Yeah.
I still say we shine a light. I didn't see what happened.
So you have a rock. You have a fucking
A bug type. Bug type was
a
fair.
poison / bug,
Yeah.
and you have a
A rock and ground. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, you two fuckers are just literally sitting there eating. Like,
They knew he had this. He got
fuck that
this.
bollocks.
There's the lads.
I do love her outfit.
Hilarious enough, like the reason they wear the white is because they are only trainees. The actual Team Rocket uniform is black and either green or red. So they're not good enough to wear the actual proper
But you
Rocket
know what?
uniform.
You guys rock it.
Yeah.
Rocket.
Hey!
and they're just incredibly broke as well.
Yeah.
Like every time they get money, they just spend it on something
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh my god, I'm Team Rocket.
You would actually fit the aesthetic quite
yeah.
well. You would. You would.
Not even joking. If you were to
I
watch
should
through,
probably get back the red hair.
Yeah.
if you were to watch through the
I've
series,
gone from Jesse Red to James Purple.
I'm not even joking, Amy. If you were to watch through the series, you'll realize how much like you will identify
Emotionally
as-
relate to Team Rocket, yeah.
Yeah.
Because again,
Okay, that's now cemented. I don't need that in my life. I already have an awful lot of
see it in
issues.
anime
I don't
form.
need to see it now in a Japanese fucking formatting.
this boy.
Yeah,
Keith Lee's favourite Pokemon. Dragonite.
this motherfucker is like
Cute.
He's so cute.
So cute.
fucking War Factor 3.
Oh man. Like genuinely at the time the
Friends.
Yes,
Yeah.
I had to throw it in. Because the speed that you like,
Yeah.
here you go.
Nyum.
Shoom. Bye bye.
Nyum.
Fuck your food. Fuck your picnic. There you go.
And he doesn't mean either. He's like, hello.
Are you playing with a mouse?
No, it's the controller.
Okay,
The-
stop it.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
know.
distracting. Is he literally just a messenger?
Yes.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
How
He,
adorable.
he looks
Yeah.
like Moomin, doesn't he?
He looks
Yeah.
like Pete's dragon.
But yeah, in the actual like in the universe, like Dragonite are used as like couriers
Yeah.
Sean
because
Connery
because
is being
they're
used as a career right now.
but like because the speeds that they can go at, like that's why they're used as couriers.
Yeah. And yet they're also one of the most like the strongest Pokemon in
Yeah.
battle. So
So their role in fucking the universe is very fucking
very
like,
different, yeah.
Oh, but look at him. He has a little smile on his face.
He does.
and all it is just like
Pikachu a fucking dog.
It's supposed to be a mouse. Well, there's been conjecture about it. It describes a mouse, but it's supposed to be a squirrel. In the end.
That's a fucking possum.
Yeah.
If it's
Squirtle.
anything.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
No. The one that's actually a squirrel.
Oh, Pachirisu. Yeah.
No.
Oh, Skolvitz. Yes. Sorry. There are multiple squirrels, as it turns out.
Do you know when Pokemon Go was
Yeah.
actually a massive, massive thing?
Yeah.
And all you could ever fucking find in Father Collins Park was Rattata. Right?
Yeah.
And what made it even worse is we were looking at it being like, there's an actual rat running by me at the moment while I'm trying to catch a rat.
That's a weird dissonance, isn't it? Like,
yeah, I was like looking at it, been like,
oh God, I am.
And in my head, I was like looking at it, been like, don't eat the pellets, don't eat the pellets, don't eat the pellets. I don't mind rats and mice and sort of thing like that. Like they're just, they're just being themselves.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I saw a video of a seagull eating a rat.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it in real life happen.
I've seen a seagull eat a pigeon.
I've seen it pigeon. It's eating the rat. Was
on Delire Street in town. No joke.
I've seen them eating food, proper food.
No,
I've seen them stealing Doritos.
There's Mew.
Oh man, when you see them eating a KFC, getting a taste for chicken, and then just laying into a pigeon, and like 4 of them were like trying to get this pigeon out from under the car, and then they eventually did it. We let so many calls go to Belfast that day when I worked. This was when I worked in AXA, and we were just diverting all the calls up from the call centre while we watched 4 seagulls
mugging a pigeon.
fucking
You gotta entertain yourself somehow.
Yeah, we were like watching them eat a pigeon.
This is mainly just to give you the scope of how powerful Mewtwo can be.
Yeah. Like 100%, like one of the most, still is one of the most, the strongest Pokemon out there. Like it is the proverbial legendary, and there's always a legendary in each game, each generation.
Lads, buy a fucking jacket, and Misty, put on some pants.
As you learn, they're always woefully underprepared for every situation. Get the
I'd
clamps.
fucking love crab claws right now.
It says a lot if you're getting hungry looking at Pokemon.
I haven't eaten today. That's the first thing I've eaten all day.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Pizza can't come soon enough then.
That's why I'm always a little bit apprehensive about my first drink at your house.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Lads, look at the fucking water, you fucking psychos.
Like, bear in mind that, like, in universe, most of these trainers are teenagers.
Right, well, do you know
So
what,
not
you
adults,
fucking
like.
idiots, right? Find your flying Pokemon and just go that way.
That's actually... Give it a few minutes.
Give it a few minutes.
Oh.
This is actually like the conclusion that they come to.
Yeah.
But but like so if you
Hello.
so by anime logic, so like Ash is supposed to be 10 on this journey.
Yes.
Which is why I'm kind of surprised that there's not more missing children's reports in this place. It's fucking Santa Carla.
So
Yeah.
Misty and Brock are supposed to be in their mid-teens, so
Yes.
about 15 to 17.
Yes, that's like
So
weird enough they get
they're
older, but
all-
Ash doesn't.
Brock is a 22-year-old pervert.
They're-
What are we talking
So
about?
they're all underage, all of them.
Mm.
None of them are above 18. And they always make out that Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy, they're all like in their fucking really young.
Yeah.
They're not. They're actually a lot older.
Yeah. Incidentally, every Nurse Joy looks the same. That's the whole joke.
No, sorry, like they're not all the same.
Yeah.
Brock breaks that down.
Yeah.
As
Yeah, that's true, actually.
there is an actual episode where Brock does actually break down the differences between Nurse Joy
I'm
and
not
Officer
surprised.
Jenny.
I'm
Yeah.
not surprised, and I stand by my stance of saying that Brock's a pervert.
Oh, he totally is.
Absolutely.
He's a total
Brock would literally have notes apps about him by every single
Yeah.
nurse in this universe.
But they use that. I in one of the banned episodes, they do use the pervert trope that they have in anime, where if a really repressed man has a horn, he gets a nosebleed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a complete it's a complete fib, but like they use it as the kind of like a visual cue in anime.
It does actually happen in real
I
life.
would kill though to have
Not
an
to me, it
anime.
Not to me. I've actually seen the video there.
Really?
There is someone that actually did. It happened.
Poor bastards.
I'm not even joking. He was literally sitting on the subway,
Yeah.
like on the train, and then a girl gets on and stops, and he looks up. He literally goes from there, looks
Yeah.
up, sees her, and then looks away, and then suddenly, like, then a blood starts coming out. I'm like, what the fuck?
My God. The
It-
poor bastard is strapped
Yeah.
to the front of the boat.
This is the type of fuckery that they get
This is
up
the
to.
shit that this happens every episode. This is
Hey, I am Team Rocket because I'd be like, right, Belle, just be a good girl and just sit. It took me 2 hours to get a picture.
They mostly live in Minnesota. Did you get the reference?
I get it.
Fuck's sake, like, for years
Run away.
I'm not even joking. For years
Mm.
that went over my head.
Yes.
Because like I was a kid, I didn't realize that there's actually it's a football team that's
Yes,
making reference
NFL,
to.
yeah.
Minnesota Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shane says very nice.
Yeah. I don't think this guy's just washed off to him. This is... How cheap were those outfits? They actually dissolved in seawater.
But how good is that boat?
Yeah.
I'll take it back, never mind.
Very much, yeah. It's like Missy's a water expert, so like, you know, you could just...
No, expert.
Yeah, it's the key word there, yeah.
Air quotes.
Of course, Brock being the rock type trainer, clearly can't swim, so he's fucked.
And yeah, he was the one who was at the top of the water.
Right off.
Yeah. Like, literally, they live their gimmick. Like, all gym leaders live their gimmick. So, like, Erica, for example, is the grass type gym, and she lives, like, surrounded by flowers and, like, acts kind of like a stoner. That's kind of the joke, you know? I don't know. Look at him, he's having a lovely time.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life!
There you go.
There we
you go.
We got it. We got it.
My friends have kids! Oh, fuck the kids! They're so cute!
I know I'm looking forward next time I go to Japan.
Considering the reaction that this got.
Yeah.
I'm getting altitude.
I'm getting altitude.
I hear food.
Radio signal.
That's what that is. The ears are
Antenna,
moving. It's like I hear food. I'm not joking.
Is this a figment of all of our imagination?
No. Like Team Rocket, like just they're a big crime organization, so they probably have like several or hundreds of different like islands that don't exist.
Yeah.
Where they have their bases. To
Yeah,
do their
but that's
experiments.
like I said, they are based on the Yakuza, so they just have
The
stupid amount of money.
CGI aspect is kind of creeping me out a little bit.
It's weird, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like it's a real comedy. There's more. This isn't as bad, but in the I want to say the third movie, was that the one with Unknown?
Entei was the third
The
movie.
third one, yeah. So they have a Pokemon called Unknown that all look like the alphabet. So there's 26 of the fuckers, and they all float around the screen, and they look CGI and plasticky compared to the rest of them. I think Amy found a new favorite Pokemon.
Oh, how can anything so cute be so dangerous?
It isn't.
Yeah.
Do it.
This is one of the
Wait,
instances where it's not.
fucking clown.
Yeah.
Say There's the boy there.
I can't wait to see how a fucking breakdown.
That always did my head in.
But
It's like he referred to it as Pidgeotto.
What
It's like
was
it's
an
Pidgeot.
Pidgeot, yeah. I love as well that Nidoqueen is there with all the water Pokemon only because she's blue. She's not a water type.
Yeah.
Far from it, she's weak to it. It just shows, it goes to show you that there's a slightly different team doing it. I didn't quite know who is who.
I want to know what the fuck Psyduck was staring at there in a minute, because he was literally the only Pokemon in the entire thing just looking
It's really
off
tough.
to the side.
Dun.
Dramatic entrance.
Whoa. Sorry, is this thing on?
Psyduck, does he belong to Misty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or that actually explains it.
In the adventure, the Psyduck just follows her around. She didn't actually catch it. She just she actually fumbled and fell. The ball fell out of her pocket and accidentally caught the Psyduck because it was following around her like a fucking bad smell. Like.
Yeah, do you know why? It's because it's latched onto her fucking depression and anxiety. That's why, and he's like, you know what? This is my bitch.
Yeah. So another little tidbit of Pokemon canon is that one of Mew's moves is transform. So they can obviously transform with any other Pokemon. But the other Pokemon that does that is Ditto. So Ditto canonically all the failed attempts to clone Mew beforehand. by Team Rocket, and they're just thrown out into the wild because they're literally just like pink jelly.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep. There you
What are
go.
the ones that look like Goombas?
Ditto. Yeah. The ones that always have the kind of blank faces that.
No, they're brown. They just look just like.
Oh, Diglett?
Diglets, yeah.
Diglett.
Ditto is the one that has the dot and just crosses a face. Dot line.
Like straight off the bat.
Yep. Don't fuck. The more you fuck
That was
around.
a water Pokemon.
Huh?
Oh, it was a water Pokemon.
It is a water Pokemon,
Why
yes.
is he shooting fire?
It's supposed to be like a just beam of energy.
So, Gyarados falls under the category of a water and a dragon Pokemon.
It acts like a dragon. Like it's given a flying type, but yeah, it counts as a dragon, I suppose, from in use.
Shocking.
Oh my god, it was her all along. Who knew?
Oh, look, Brock caught her.
Yeah, Brock straight in with the save.
Here's Foxy.
Just like. Meanwhile, I'm there. Yeah, right now he's thinking, I just followed this bitch.
Why? Why does this always happen?
I like how I was the first one to run away.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
I'm out of here,
Oh
guys.
shit. Also, would that put a
Oh,
plant...
you don't want the fucking toadstool.
Want all of them. He wants to catch them all. Get it? Oh.
You didn't even attempt to get away.
Kira, make the noise. There we go.
What'd you say that one was called?
The one that was flying there, or?
The
Yeah.
Flyman?
Yeah,
Pidgeot.
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 Pidgeot, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking sparrow.
Yeah, it's Sparrowhawk.
Well, there is also like Spear and Fearow.
There's Spearow and Fearow, yeah. Which are, I don't think they're even remotely close to Sparrow.
Oh,
either.
fuck off!
Yeah. Total cheating, yeah.
Yeah. Well.
You know what?
Behind.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what? He's fine where he is, okay?
Yeah.
Because if any of you were actually listening to it, these are the ones that are going to survive.
Now bear in mind as well, like Pikachu never hates Pokeballs. Never goes into a Pokeball.
He really hates them.
Yeah, but to be fair, if Ash knew how to fucking train them, he would have been able to get into a ball.
Like the famous the first episode, he was unable to. It's only because Ash saved Pikachu's life is essentially why Pikachu trusts him.
Couldn't have fucking done that for your mates, no?
Unfortunately not.
Also, Ash, why did you wait so long to start running after him?
Because the plot demands it.
Ash has shocking good cardio. I take it back.
Never mind. I picked the wrong shoes, damn it. These are too slippy.
There's no grip on these cons. At this point, even Mewtwo is probably just like, you know, the fucking...
Oh fuck, I'll just get another I'll just get another
I'll
Pikachu.
find another one,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Ha!
He already fucking
He already has, in fairness, yeah. He just hopes it's not a fucking compactor down there, like. That's a Scyther. Sand Slash.
It's technically your kid.
Yeah, you can understand with Sand Slash because like when it's
Curled in like that, they do look dissimilar, yeah.
Yeah.
Ironic enough, it's a halfway point of the movie
Yeah.
as well. It's fucking perfect. I love it because Ash is so bullheaded, he just breaks this very complicated device.
To be fair, he is a child.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So that is
Look at him go.
probably the most true to life thing
Yes.
I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, actually, didn't he say he wasn't going to kill any of them?
Yeah.
Well,
He's
he's
just storing
lying.
them. Yeah. Oh, there you are.
There you are now, never mind it. I take it back.
Yeah, they're of no more use to him.
It's that then the machine has, like, was
To be
completely
fair,
destroyed.
all he has to... Yeah, well... Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Hey.
I don't know if they ever actually explained that though.
What?
Like the technology bit behind the Pokeball being able to just float back to the trainer. Was
They don't
there-
actually know. Not
Was
really.
there, because like I can understand if it was like a don't know, it's linked to your Pokedex where it's like
Yeah.
it's tracked to you. Don't know.
Yeah,
I can understand that.
there could be that. I don't know.
Fucking nerds.
Yeah.
So this is where the nerd
Yeah.
part comes in.
It's always the same thing when you try and start applying logic to like the stuff like you're just told. Oh, yeah, no, this works. It's like, how does it work? It's like don't ask these questions. Yeah. We didn't think that far ahead.
How does it work? I don't know. How the fuck does a plant become a sentient being to the extent where it's...
Magic.
There you go. That's how it goes back to its
Yes.
trainer.
But it's more just like for me,
Creeps
like
out so much.
from watching it as a kid
Yeah.
to watching it now as an adult, I'm just like, okay, some things I would like to hear about, like
Yeah. it's
know
just
the
a-
info.
And it doesn't go into in like the manga or anything.
No,
No.
well, basically the capsules, as they're called, is essentially they just shrink the Pokemon into the little container. And then it's just the trainer has to keep them, essentially. Because in Team Rocket, especially in the manga, they just steal the balls, essentially.
Like one day,
Is the epic hero through the smoke visual.
one of the questions that came up with the anime, which isn't
We're all about to be
explained,
saved by a 10-year-old.
Yep.
which isn't explained in the anime,
There you are.
but in
Look
the
at
manga
you.
it actually is explained. So
Wait, what?
people always
Oh,
wondered,
fuck off. You're not happy to see him, you liar.
people always wondered like,
Mm.
how the hell do they tell the difference between which Pokemon's in which ball?
Yeah.
In actual fact, in the manga, like it's see-through, so you can actually see the Pokemon.
See-through and the serial codes on them as well.
Yeah.
And people can put their names and stickers and shit like that on it. So you get to personalise the Pokeballs.
Physical. Like,
Really?
actual,
I thought
like-
they would have been like Braille or something. That would have been cool.
Yeah, there is some Pokemon have Braille. Some Pokeballs have Braille on it. So yeah, the GS ball
GS.
is Braille. Bubble. Mew.
He's adorable.
Who did that?
Shadow Ball.
Yeah. Yeah, actually that is how it's meant to be Shadow Ball.
That's technically your dad. What are you doing?
I'm gonna bait your dad.
Basically saying like, "Fuck you, bitch." Like I can.
Look at the sideshow Bob feet on it.
Yeah.
It's a fucking It's a fucking space cadet.
No, that's basically.
No wonder you're. Hold on a second. No wonder you're fucking extinct.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was like laser.
Like the dodos.
Yeah, Dodo. Yeah.
Weren't the dodos eaten to extinction?
I think
Don't know.
one of the type. I think
They were stupid enough to jump into a geyser.
yeah,
No, that was
There
the
goes
lemon.
our last
that
female.
was the lemons,
yeah,
and that was a complete and utter fabrication.
yes.
Disney actually threw them off the cliff.
The lemmings. Yeah. There was one. There was a species of turtle that was nearly.
It was a Disney documentary like back in like the 70s or something
Yeah.
like that, but they threw them off the cliff to make it look like they were all committing
Yeah.
suicide.
Horrible.
Disney.
Mm,
I still love you.
No, there was a species of turtle that was almost eaten to extinction by the people on the expedition that found them. They tried just one because they're out of food, and I said, "Oh my god, this is delicious."
To be fair,
And
the
he ate
English nearly
all-
ate mummies into extinction.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
This is true.
yeah, check up that fucking fun fact, kids.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, calm the fuck down, man. No. That's the most...
Yeah.
Beaker!
Beautiful. That was synchronized beakering.
Beaker!
There you go.
Yeah.
Tell me we're wrong.
No, absolutely spot on. Ash is
Ash
dead.
not dead.
Ash dead. Yep. Oh well.
Fuck you, Ash.
Alright, look, mate, I was with you for most of this, but now you're just cheating.
Yeah.
All their special abilities.
As in their moves. So literally all they have to do is just scrap.
Din din din
Din,
din 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 din. Oh, bollocks. Where's the uplifting music coming from?
Yeah, exactly.
Something tells me this is not leading to an uplifting scene.
No.
Nope. Naruto Run.
Yeah. But bear in mind, like, I think most of the soundtrack is there for Pikachu's like special vacation and has like
It looks
NSYNC.
like they're just dancing.
It
together.
does. It's really showing its age, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to dance with
Somebody.
I want to.
There's just two dads fighting at a wedding there.
No, Dad. Stop.
Dad.
No, Dad. Stop. It's just assault. Don't make it murder.
I didn't hear no bell. Come back here. I thought this was
I'm
America.
sorry, this music is so inappropriate.
It's so daft, isn't it?
Foxy, this was an excellent choice.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
nice.
liking it so far?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't take
The
this.
music does not go with.
It's absolutely not. I knew we got her.
She's gone.
Yeah, we got her.
There we go. Clip that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's the clone.
How was he cloned?
They got the hair off the tail. Yeah,
How was the hair off the tail off of
Yeah.
Mewtwo?
yeah.
Pikachu.
Yeah,
Well, they
Pikachu
could've-
was
they-
in a
So
ball.
when
They probably-
it went in the machine and the hand
did.
grabbed it,
Yeah.
it grabbed the middle part. So
Yeah.
it was already started.
Yeah,
All
they
it
already
needed
started.
was the tiniest bit of DNA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if this was actually made for a mature audience, you'd be seeing a lot of blood and mutilation
Yeah.
because
An awful lot of our kinks have been referenced in this fight.
Like headbutting.
because like in the card games, like the descriptions for Pokemon are incredibly dark
Yeah.
and they're
I'm
ultra
sorry, I'd
violent.
imagine a fire Pokemon fighting a fire Pokemon just be like, "Tss."
My fire is stronger than yours.
In fairness, that's
Someone get me a lighter.
in fairness, that is Charmander's like Dex entry. If the fire in his tail like goes out, it dies.
Yeah.
If the another Pokemon
this is just like gang violence now.
Warriors.
Like
To play.
So-
While I'm wearing the bandana.
Yeah.
so see the way there's the Pokemon Gyarados. Gyarados evolves from Magikarp, which is just like a tiny little fish. But
That's
it,
one that we used to throw at team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was also from that. Yeah.
it does nothing.
I know.
Like,
It couldn't even fucking entertain Tina.
Yeah.
No, those.
Don't be afraid to use your claws. Pokemon from like Brooklyn?
I think he actually is from an urban area. Like he learned it.
Too fucking right he is. Listen to him talk.
Yeah.
So.
Are you or are you not a knack?
Yeah.
He's a fucking knack.
In the anime, like he actually explains that.
Yeah,
like,
there he actually has an origin story.
He uses so instead of learning like his actual like
language
special moves,
he
used up his smarts to learn how to speak English.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mewtwo.
And to be able to walk.
Yeah, upright. Yeah. He didn't like being it because basically he was like because all the other Pokemon were bigger than him. He just said like I'm just gonna be human instead. And that was essentially the story of him. Quite a good episode of that actually. Yeah.
But yeah, going back to like Magikarp, like the fact that he does nothing but he's actually a delicacy.
That's true actually.
People
Yeah.
just catch him and eat him.
So Slowpokes as well. Their tails are hunted as a delicacy.
They cut off
and
the
it's
tail.
a reference to whaling. It's a reference to like just like actually.
What?
Yeah, Slowpoke tail. Yeah. In the second game in Gold and Silver, Team Rocket have a massive hustle on Slowpoke tails. You get like accosted by a guy like on the street going, "Hey, do you want to have the Slowpoke tail? It'll cost you $1 million." And there's like a town where you have to stop them from catching Slowpokes just for their tails.
And people do wonder why like Gyarados are so angry. Like,
yeah.
Because that's why like they're finally able to actually do something about the abuse and the neglect and the fucking all the torture they go through.
Yeah.
The fact that he's crying as he does it.
That's the clone like fucking smacking the shit out of him. That the other Peach is just not rising to it.
Do you fucking think he's okay?
But how? All Mewtwo cares about is proving how strong those super clones are.
I'd rather risk my life out in Mewtwo's storm than watch these Pokémon destroy each other.
She's a fucking vegan, I know.
I don't know what to do.
We've tried nothing and
We're
we're all out of ideas.
Has anyone ever tried to maybe call an actual Pokemon trainer? No,
That's crazy.
That's crazy talk. That is.
Do you know why that's crazy? Because they're actually doing their goddamn jobs. They ain't gonna answer the phone and fucking us. They're gonna see it's Ash Kong up. It's this fucking
That's always the joke between in Pokemon fans, because you have Ash who's a bumbling idiot, but then if you compare it to the protagonist of the game, who's like kind of called Red, he's completely mute, doesn't speak, and is like the best fucking trainer in the world. He just literally just like.
You know why? Because he fucking does his goddamn
He gets his
job.
he gets the job done. Yeah, legit.
And he's the fucking like the main bad guy in the second game. Well, sorry, not the main.
He's not the bad guy. No,
he's the final.
He's
like
the final boss.
Final boss.
Yeah. Once again, Ash's dumb ideas come back to haunt him.
Trying to stop our battle.
Literally trying to resuscitate him.
Mm-hmm.
Please no.
Oh, you little fucking bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Drove so many kids to tears.
Oh man.
Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sake.
To be
There
fair,
is a happy now. You know it's tears life.
to be fair,
Yeah. Exactly.
There is a sequel, so we know.
Yeah.
But
But in that moment, you didn't know because the actual. Yeah. At this point, you didn't know because the original cartoon was over. The season was over. Then you had the movie, and then the movie jumps into the second season. So you had no idea if Ash was dead or not.
Well, to be fair, man, what's aww.
And this also then brings in now as Kira
Oh,
said.
tears are life.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, god damn it.
This sequence.
Said it.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The movie made no sense otherwise. This whole part was like it was take the piss out of it.
Okay, that.
But now you watch the original version, it now makes sense why.
Yeah, no help to any of you fuckers.
Yeah.
You just sit there going, oh no.
I know.
Oh no, Ash. Sparkle, sparkle.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Oh, why couldn't that happen with fucking Charlie with Anne Marie?
Oh yeah. If only they watched this movie beforehand.
Oh, that still gets me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was such a good dog.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, except for the gambling and stealing the orphan. You know, ditching his friend. He redeemed himself at the end.
Togepi was the only one that was actually safe.
Yeah.
Considering every other way that those bleeding Mewtwo's Pokeballs actually
Yeah.
got them, somehow neglected the bag.
It's also it's a baby Pokemon as well, so it probably just wasn't gonna catch that in particular. But that's also the reason why Togepi was never in battle as well, because it's a baby. Literally hatch out of an egg, like.
So let me get this straight. She just kidnapped a baby Pokemon?
No, she found it. She found it. It was like
Yeah,
she
she
was,
seems to
Ash found
find
it.
everything.
Yeah, no, she did genuinely
she fucking
find it.
finds everything, this bitch.
No, genuinely just did find it, and then just carried around for a couple of episodes. And you're going like, what's the egg? What's the egg? What the fuck's going on with the egg?
What's gonna come out of the
Yeah,
egg?
so
What's in the egg? I don't know, Piper. What do you think's in the egg?
So it literally just came down to the fact that when Togepi was hatching from the egg, Misty was the first person in the scene.
Yes.
And
Ross
instantly
just imprinted on her.
Yeah.
Kind of the way Psyduck apparently just imprinted on her.
And funny enough, in the games, then if you do get a Togepi egg as well, and the only way you can evolve it is through love. Like legit, it has to love you enough, and then it evolves.
That's why it took years for it to actually evolve.
You had to get that thing a fucking haircut every day. Fucking hell, keep it in your party, feed berries, all this shit.
Basically, it's a legendary board from Generation 2.
Bird, okay.
And but no one knew that at all. Nobody.
Yeah.
Because this was foreshadowing for later, a lot later.
Gotcha.
What was this?
What was the first Pokemon that he's seen? That really
Oh, the
worked?
Ho-Oh, yes.
Yeah. The fact that
Yeah.
wasn't registered on the
Pokedex.
Pokedex.
And it's on the original game either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was second generation.
Yeah.
They're just on a random island.
Yeah. As is often the case with a Pokemon movie, ends on a bad joke.
Okay.
Right.
So
you've just watched your first Pokemon movie. How does it make you feel?
if you wanted to cuddle me, all you had to do was ask.
That's how Kira asks. It's just
Yeah, no, it's grand. It's fine. I think it's one of those things when you've seen the meme so many times.
That's it,
Unless
yeah.
you're Kira, it doesn't hit you as hard.
Oh.
I didn't think it would hit you, to be honest with you.
But it's not wrong with that because it just shows that the writing was still held up. In terms of being able to
I will say, actually seeing...
soundtrack is shocking.
There is...
It's a product.
The
of
album
time.
has NSYNC...
I don't even think even at the time this would have been...
Not even joking, the actual
year?
soundtrack has
99.
NSYNC... 98.
99.
Is it 99? Okay.
Okay.
Legit, the soundtrack, the CD, has NSYNC, Britney Spears, and I'm fairly sure that's Christina Aguilera.
That is Aggie,
Yeah. So
you might want to lower that down.
Oh, we will absolutely, yes. Before we get nuked the fuck. But I will say, actually watching that that prologue that was not in the Western release
Might want to just turn it off
makes the.
in case the camera goes off again.
I should be fine. I'd say we got the alert last time, so let's just check it real quick to be sure.
It made it so like the
Yeah,
context was a lot better.
Much better. It actually makes the movie flow a lot better, even if the kind of the weird like cloning stuff is a bit fucked up, and obviously the origin for Amber and all them, like that character's not mentioned whatsoever.
No.
Whatsoever in the original.
It
in the
gives
Western
so
movie.
much context to it, and
Yeah. It just explains what the fuck's going on with him.
Yeah.
You know.
So like this version, fucking 100 times better just
Yeah.
for that alone.
But the Pokemon movies, at least in the first couple, aren't actually that bad to
First
watch.
three.
Yeah. I think after the fourth.
Celebi is Legends, so like no, it's okay, but
Yeah. No, for the Celebi one I think was I enjoyed the Celebi one, but yeah.
5 onwards is
5
just
onwards is the bottom, yeah. It just like it's a box ticking exercise. Then it's like here's a movie for Legendary, here's the Pixie or whatever
here's
shit.
for another series.
Yeah.
Here's for this, like for that.
But yeah, they felt like there's an actual effort put into this one, you know, because like I said, it was kind of exciting. They're making a movie, you know, and my god, this must have made them fucking millions. I'd say, just absolute millions.
You could actually check that.
Because the actual hype going into it is like finally Pokemon actually making a movie, you know, for whatever else you're doing, and all the marketing that goes into it as well, like. You know, like I think every fucking kid in school goes to it type of child. I know from even my point of view, like everyone would have to go and see it. It was almost like fucking mandatory, you know. But yeah, how did you guys find it? Considering again, first time watching it and like very much I was proud of its time as well with the music in particular.
Take out the soundtrack. They're very adorable creatures. Pokemon. In general, you'll always find it.
They're always designed to be cute.
Doesn't
cool.
matter.
That's it.
I these are freaking adorable, so I probably will sit down and watch it. It infuriates me knowing, like.
It always tickles that part of your brain, doesn't it?
No, I just mean like the actual human aspect of Pokemon infuriates me so much that it turns me off it completely.
Yeah, I know that's fair.
I think that's kind of where it is. Even as a kid.
Yeah.
I got more joy out of watching Ant Deck and Cat Deely do their piss take of Pokemon on SMTV Live than to actually sit through and watch an episode of Pokemon.
That's a fucking
So when you have when you have an 8-year-old who is already at the point of where like I actually can't stand the characters who are my age.
Yeah.
You've a bit I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
No, I understand that.
So as I said, the Pokemon themselves are adorable.
Yes.
But 98, yeah. But people wise, if I was to watch it, I'm just like, nah, fuck you. I actually don't like you enough to ever be interested in your quest to become a trainer.
No, absolutely. That's totally fair.
So
100% fair.
So to answer your question there, so this came out in release date of 98, like July 18th, 1998. Had a budget of 5 million.
Yeah.
And at the box office, it gained 172.7 million.
That is quite
return.
Quite a markup. Yeah.
That
is quite a markup.
Just
yeah.
Just a smidgen of a return there, I guess.
Yeah, I think we can go for another 20 or so movies.
So.
And they don't need to do much marketing anymore.
They don't.
Like,
yeah.
They literally just.
You see fuck all
all
marketing for Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's new toys constantly for Pokemon, even now.
New games, anything,
Yeah, there's very little advertisement that's actually needed for that game to sell out.
Legit, like there was just 4 games released this year alone.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Will just buy it.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, I didn't know there was 4 game release. Only the fact that people that I follow on Instagram and stuff, they're put it on their Instagram that they got the new one. So I'm like, how do you even know this is there?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just
I've more that
they have their following.
So, it made it 172.7 million at the worldwide box office. It also sold 10 million home units in the United States, and including 4.2 million in VHS sales that earned 58.8 million
John, did
in
you
2000.
know what VHS is?
I do.
Shocking.
Yes.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, hell of a fucking turnaround.
In fact, I'm nearly sure I did have the original VHS for this movie. I'm not mistaken. I don't know where it's gone though.
I had fucking. This is bad. I remember I had Family Guy season 1 on VHS.
Yes. Jesus. But yeah, that was like,
I had Titanic on VHS. Came on 2 tapes to watch the full thing. Michael
but
Collins, you have to turn the DVD around halfway through the
Oh,
film.
yeah, I remember that.
You have
yes.
to flip the DVD around
Oh,
because
God.
the first half of the DVD and one side of it is from 1916 onwards, and then the next part is the Civil War up until his death.
Two very different.
Two
One act,
very
well, act
different
one and act
times.
two, just very
Two
so
very
much.
different acts
yeah.
on that one, but like I don't get me wrong, like I know I see where the love for the franchise comes from. Definitely.
It's a very early form of indoctrination, like
Oh,
once you're in, you're
Jesus
hooked.
Christ!
Yeah.
Like it's like I can't really talk about it because I'm in a cult.
Yes.
So like, but Jesus, Pokemon, the Pokemon cult has got a serious. Like you don't have to be a member,
No.
and
You've got the osmosis.
you have
you
have
exactly.
the merch like for
Yeah.
it sort of thing.
Mm.
As I said, I go for the cute looking Pokemons are the ones that speak to me on a emotional mental level. Psyduck and Snorlax. So I mean, there we are, kids. There we are.
Yeah.
I don't have a Snorlax soft. I must actually get
But
one.
it's one of those rare franchises where it's like, okay, some people have followed it from the start, like they probably went with the first season and the first few movies.
Yeah.
And may not have watched every single season since or played every single game, but you were still a major fan of it.
I think I'm nearly sure I might have had one of the original Game Boy games.
I'd say so. I mean, I'd say like just for the sheer amount of like of them around.
Yeah, I'm nearly sure that we had one of the original.
Because I'm trying to remember. I think for the actual
Would have been
Game
on the
Boys.
Game Boy Color we had it for.
Yeah, so for the Game Boy Colors, I'm trying to record my head here. I'm fairly sure there were 8 games for Pokemon in that time period.
I think they sold them. I think though did they actually sell the Game Boy Colors with a Pokemon game?
Yeah,
Yes,
you can get
yeah.
different coloured Game Boys with it,
Yeah,
so you can get it.
I remember we had a yellow Game Boy.
Yeah, with
Yellow was
Pokemon
the
Yellow,
main
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
Well-
And then come Gold and Silver and Crystal, then you can get the Crystal Game Boy, which looks fucking fabulous.
That was the see-through one, yeah.
See-through one, yeah. And it just snowballs from there
I just
then.
want the see-through phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Different times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Pokemon the first movie.
And that was Foxy's pick
Yeah.
for his favourite movie. There was actually 4 movies that we had to choose from, and we whittled it down to just this one. It was actually funny. We could have had Gratuitous Violence.
Yes.
We could have had Animated Tit Shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tit and ass.
Tit and Ass.
Tit and ass, yeah.
We had Pokemon, and what was the other one?
It was Ghibli, wasn't it? It was a Studio
Ghibli.
Ghibli pick, yeah.
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 I
So
don't
yeah.
know what we would have had on that one. I can't
Princess
remember.
Mononoke.
Mononoke.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't remember what the subtitle thing that you gave for us, though, for reasons to pick.
Oh, it was amazing animation from Studio
There we
Ghibli.
Yeah, okay, so there was that one. So we went with Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's up to Jonathan and Kira now for their favourite.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan, have you still given any thought to what your one could be?
Yeah, I'm still going to stick to my guns and go for Starship Troopers. Just I think it's going to be a
That was
fun
what
watch.
we were meant
Yeah.
to do next.
No, again,
so
like I
we'll
said-
edit that on the last weekend
Yes.
of Amy's.
Now, like I said, we can push it out until the new year anyway, because we do want to do something special for Christmas Day, don't we?
Yeah, we said we have to pick what Christmas movie we're going to
We
do.
do. Indeed we do.
God have mercy on us all.
Oh boy, here comes the gimmicks.
Okay, so for the Christmas movie...
Which we release on Christmas Day, just to be clear.
It will be on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to do was I literally wanted to take just all the Hallmark type movies that Netflix have on at the moment, and we just do a random pick one of these, but we're not allowed to have a veto. Because it's a once off, we're not going back to it.
Yeah.
The veto is for a movie that's picked, but we're going back to.
Okay, right, fair.
That's the only reason for the veto. It's
Yes.
not if the movie is shit, it's turned off and we don't watch a movie.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
we discuss something else that weekend at Amy's. That's how the rules go on it. So
I'm right in saying I think our plan is to basically spin a wheel and see what Christmas movie we get. So we can,
Yeah.
we all are going to suggest entries for them, but one entry is generic Hallmark movie.
no,
and
the
it's-
majority of entries are generic.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
with the whole generic. Okay, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's going to be. We're going to do because there's a 25 day to Christmas.
Yeah.
We all pick one movie and the rest of them are all generated movies. Yeah, so I mean, you need So this is why I'm saying this because this will not be.
And we just have to hope it lands on
You
it.
have to hope it lands on
We have
fucking one that
4
we've
and
picked.
25, like
Yeah.
fucking hell.
So you
Oh,
have to
that's
hope
cruel.
that it lands on one of the ones that we've picked.
That is fucking cruel.
So
I like it though.
yeah, that's what I think. It's because Christmas movies are legit once a year.
Yes. True. Very true.
You kind of have to really kind of fuck yourself over on it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do something
Yeah.
special, if you
Some of
will.
them are going to be so bad.
Oh,
Exactly, yeah.
Me and Amy have been chatting about this. We're
I-
guaranteed that Karen Allen's going to appear once.
I went through a few of the titles that Netflix have, for example.
Please, not the Dolly Parton one. Oh God, please, not the Dolly Parton.
Kira, that's actually probably the better one
no,
to
it's
get.
not.
Kira, honestly.
I couldn't get through it. I will watch Hallmark movies, no problem.
No, these are all the it's either like we could either have a princess story, we could have a princess Christmas story, we could have a princess Christmas story, we can have Home for Christmas, we can have Christmas with the family.
Sections as well.
The witch?
Christmas with the Good Witch.
She's not included on it.
Is she not?
No.
Okay.
Not on the seasonal ones for
surprised.
Netflix on it.
Mm.
So there's an awful lot of Indian ones thrown into the mix here. So yeah, it could be interesting.
A Bollywood Christmas movie. I mean,
When was the last time you checked the Christmas movies on Netflix?
Wow.
Oh,
That's
bear in
Christmas.
mind. We also
That's
have
Christmas.
we also have a Fire Stick as well. We can add that
No,
into
no.
the mix. No, you're just
No.
going Netflix.
No, we're just going Netflix.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Because there's also there should be a Lindsay Lohan one as well.
Oh Jesus Christ.
That was only released this year. That everyone is actually like, this is her comeback. So yeah, so it
Alright.
should be a special moment. So make sure you put a good one in for yours and fucking hope and pray it turns up.
The 4 and 25% or 33 the Scott Steiner % chance of
Yeah.
it coming out.
So like for example, the one I'm throwing into the mix is Gremlins.
yeah, fair.
I'm going for Gremlins. I think Gremlins is probably one of the better Christmas movies. Purely just for Phoebe Cates' dad story.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I mean, I just want to watch it for that. So
We actually will we spice it up by saying which ones we want. We're throwing into the wheel?
I'll try.
But you're saying Gremlins.
Gremlins, yeah.
Kira, Foxy,
Give
have
me
you
a second.
got...
Does Die Hard count as
Yeah.
fucking... Yeah,
Die
Hard
There's
counts.
That's
mine.
what I was thinking.
I really wanted to be cheeky and throw in Planes, Trains and Automobiles, but that's a Thanksgiving movie, so that wouldn't really count.
It would count as a holiday movie.
Would you count that as well? Okay.
It would count
It's
as
a
a holiday
holiday, but
movie,
not
but
Christmas.
Yeah,
like it's not
Christmas.
Christmas.
No, I didn't want... Yeah, that's one I count that.
And that will make us cry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I did like the movie, though, in fairness.
It is an excellent movie. I also only watched it very recently.
Trading Places would be a Christmas movie,
That's a
wouldn't
Christmas movie.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
no.
Okay, right.
Home
So
Alone,
we've got Trading
yeah.
Places.
Yeah, I'm going to pick
83.
Trading Places, yeah.
Die Hard 91.
Actually, can I switch my one? Nightmare Before Christmas. Because I feel like we would...
Are you going an actual Christmas movie?
Well, yeah. Okay, no, Joe up. Okay. I'll see if we're going straight
We know
Places.
we can throw it in because Nightmare Before Christmas is on the list to watch anyway for a weekend at Amy's.
That way at least
Yeah.
it gives us like 5
It's
in
a 5 and
and
25 chance, yeah.
So we have a fifth.
We have a 25% chance of coming out. Or 20% chance, even. I did hard level maths.
I love that
I
we're all like-
did foundation, so
Yeah. you got it before.
I just didn't listen.
Yes.
Right, so we've got Gremlins, Die Hard, Home Alone, Trading Places, and Nightmare Before Christmas.
And then 20 random picks.
Random picks
Yeah.
From the ether.
Netflix, yeah.
Yeah.
From the Netflix.
Then the Netflix.
May God have mercy on us all.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Yeah, so, and then favourite movies then, so next one's coming up will be Jonathan's pick.
So we'll do that in January.
January,
Yeah.
yeah, so you'll see Jat in January, so Kieran, you have a good while to pick your favourite movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we will go from there. So from Jonathan, from Foxy, from Kira, Snorlax.
Yeah.
And myself. We will see... Oh, we can actually put Balto in.
Oh, cool.
We will see you at our next weekend at Amy's, which will probably be our Christmas special.
Indeed, it will.
Oh, God help us.
Fox has been holding a post the last 2 minutes. I want to see how long he can do it.
Oh, it's raining again.
Yeah, I'm bored now.
And I'm done.
And good night, everybody.